It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at Bill Stadium in upstate New York. The folks in Buffalo love their Bills, and a moment ago they entered to the delight of this sold-out crowd. They're set for football as their Bills will do battle with the Green Bay Packers. And we are underway in Buffalo. Taken at the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
You must be getting tired of seeing me. 51 the middle. 51. You gonna see me in your nightmares, son. You gonna see me in your nightmares.
Now the first carry for Devin Singletary. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Here's the first carry of the game for Zach Moss. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick, and his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. On 2nd down, another run for Dillon. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down, keep the sticks moving.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Rodgers. This is Cobb with a catch right side. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Rodgers going to throw. It's caught here by Adams. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play, and it'll be 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Packers unable to pick up the 1st. And the Bills are going to get the football back. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 18. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. A good gain on 1st has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And he's going to have a Bills 1st down as he's got this past the 35 to about the 37. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Allen. Buying time to his left. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
The best quarterbacks that ever played the game all wanted to blend in with their teammates and be one of the guys. But sometimes you got to take modesty and put it aside. You're the franchise quarterback, the face of the team, and the guy that leads them to victory. You have to get down and protect yourself and not take hits like that.
I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down.
Allen hit, he lost the football, and the Packers pick it up. Shrugs him off. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. No score after one on EA Sports. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Rodgers. Rush coming, and he's taken down. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down. Then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
58's the money. 58's the money. Let's go deep, Tigers.
Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And it'll be a turnover on downs. They'll run on first down with Moss. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. This is a draw play. Allen gives to Singletary. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Forced out to his left. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th.
I like this effort there. He got it done on his own. But let's face it, he puts defenses in a really stressful spot when he takes off and runs because a lot of guys have coverage responsibilities.
Good job of rallying, though, because I thought when he first took off, he might pick up the first down. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. No doubt. For Sean McDermott in the offense. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They'll begin the drive with a run by Dillon. And he'll get this up to about the 40. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Running the toss here to Dillon. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier.
Touchdown, Packers! Davante Adams, 56 yards, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Crosby with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. And he returns this to the 22. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Preston Smith comes in for the sack. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Eluding the pressure right. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. So they're going for it, and here's Allen going deep for Diggs. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Kevin King with a pick, and the Packers are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they may be content to take this 7-0 lead into the locker room. We'll see. Looking deep for Adams. Oh, wide open, complete. And it's a Packers touchdown. Davante Adams, as the first half is winding down. And the Packers are able to strike quickly for 6. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And that'll make the score 14-0. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. McKenzie now from his end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And you wonder if with Allen's arm, they might just take their chances by dialing up a long one. Going deep for Diggs. And that one a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call, but they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
A final shot before half for Allen. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. So we've come to halftime here with the visiting Packers out on top. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, so it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter. And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line.
And that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get into that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. The drive starts with a carry by Dillon. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Again, it's Dillon. Fights loose. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
On play action, it's Rodgers. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
We got 4.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But it looked like a Packer. Yeah, a Packer was able to get this back, and they'll indeed keep possession. The good news, they kept the ball. Bad news, it's 3rd and long. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. Room to run inside the 40.
So that's what that elbow in my ribs was all about. You thought they were going to throw the ball as well.
Absolutely. I think everybody thought they were throwing the football. Caught him off guard.
Yeah, I'm telling you, when you have the courage to make that type of a play call, a lot of times you actually get rewarded.
After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10.
Come on, let's go.
Now it's Rodgers. Caught left side by Cobb. Sheds off the tackle. Touchdown. Randall Cobb. 29 yards. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. Crosby connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. So the extra point good, and the roughing call going to move the ball out to the 50 for the kickoff.
And I think this is a good chance to pin them deep if you can land the kickoff inside the 5-yard line or so. Gain some field position for your defense.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Allen. And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Kevin King with a pick. And the return here will go to the 31. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. We all know this community lives for its Packers, and the green and gold came out of the tunnel a short time ago, and it was loud. We are ready for football, so are they, as the Packers get set to match up with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys. Greg Zuerlein now. He'll handle the honors to get us started. And off we go from Lambeau. On the return, it's Taylor. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. First carry now for A.J. Dillon. And right away they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Rodgers going to give this one to Dillon. And diving to try to get the first down. He's going to be a little bit shy of the marker. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. To throw is Rodgers. Dancing to his left. And he is going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. Dillon now on 1st and 10. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Mike, 55. Right there in the middle. 55. I'm trying to collect. Zoom.
Rodgers now to throw. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete.
After that throw, and it was definitely one that he would love to have back, I wonder what's going through his head. I wonder what kind of mind game he's playing with himself to get himself back on track. Because a lot of guys, that's what they do. They have little triggers that when the mechanics are off or if they make a bad throw, that they go to that place to get themselves back in sync.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Throwing is Rodgers. And that will be incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And it appears they'll go for it here on 4th down. A big call on the game's opening drive. Here we go on 4th down with Rodgers. Steps away to his left. Oh, hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. Prescott on 1st down. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. That is caught. It's Cooper for the Cowboy touchdown. Amari Cooper, 46 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau. Now Mike McCarthy saying, let's go for 2.
Let's go. Let's calm the crowd.
They'll let Elliott try and run it in. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. And so they run it in on the 2-point try. You know, so often, Charles, we talk about from the offense's perspective what you do on the 2-point conversion. How about the defense? How do they play run versus pass?
It's really difficult for them because I think most teams want to play for the pass. That's what they see most teams do. And so are you able to mass enough people inside if the team decides to run it? Very difficult. I think what you're seeing a lot more now, people blitzing the 2-point conversion. They want you to make a quick decision and make it right now.
There, the offense wins the battle for 2. Rodgers now on first down. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Rodgers now on first down. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And the Cowboys are going to get the football back at their own 17. CD, he tried to kind of lob that one in there. It looked pretty going through the air. The problem was it was in the air a little bit too long.
Yeah, that's a tough one because for that type of a route and what he tried to do and needed to do, he had to put a little air on.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's second and a country mile. Out of his end zone, Prescott. That is caught by Lamb. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a third down. Throwing, Prescott. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet as the side judge? And that's good enough for a first down. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. He's going to look end zone here for Cooper. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
4th down, Prescott. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks it. And the Packers will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And Jones is not going to have the first down as they stop him short. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. Throwing now is Rodgers. He gets this to Davante Adams. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. The give is to Jones. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
On 2nd and 7, Rodgers buying time to his left. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. They'll run here with Dillon. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Rodgers going to try and run. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. This Cowboy defense trying to hold him out of the end zone. They've run it to 3rd and goal. How about this? They'll try the option, left side. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. 8-0 our score with 2 minutes left in the second quarter. Rodgers gonna go on 4th down. Got a man open, it's Adams. Touchdown, Green Bay. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Packers move back within a couple of the lead. A little surprising they wouldn't go for 2, but this is up and good. And this is now a 1-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This one will come out to the 25 as Pollard is going to elect not to return it. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field. Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Prescott. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A big play there on the keeper. Certainly making his presence felt in both the pass and the run game. He's having an impact. Yeah, and his first carry of the game right there, he had hurt him with his arm. Now he's showing that he can shuffle the puppies as well. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. And the Packers are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception. And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again? Throwing again on 2nd down. Rodgers. And that's complete to Adams. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul. And what the officials are looking for in these situations,
whether you're playing the man or the ball. And if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play. But if you're looking for the football, it's less likely to draw the flag.
Rodgers' throw taken in by Adams. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Now a first down carry by Jones. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. So it's first and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Now Jones. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. From the 2 now, second and goal. Now Rodgers. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Micah Parsons. A big seam, and he might go all the way. He's at the 40. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Off the play fake, Prescott going up top. And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up. So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. Looking to throw, Prescott. He'll find Lamb, that's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A first down throw for Prescott. They'll roll him out right. And Prescott, his 3rd interception. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And the Packers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you've got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it?
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. And on third down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back.
All day, just like that.
Here's Rodgers to throw. He sets up the screen to Jones. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They'll run on first down. It's Jones, and he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Rodgers. Caught on the right side by Jones. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
And that's all about recognition right there, because he's got to go from pass rush mode to pursuit mode, what defensive line coaches like to call retracing. And he's able to retreat and make the tackle for just a short gain.
On play action, Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary, it really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication. Doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
They're going to line up to go for this on 4th down. Rodgers stays on the field. To throw, it's Rodgers. Slant to Adams. And he's got this down to the 35. On 1st down, Jones. Oh, what a juke into space. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Lambeau Field, one of the best home field advantages in the NFL, no doubt. And they're a happy bunch here as the Packers lead 3rd quarter. Meanwhile, Rodgers' throw taken in by Valdez-Scantling. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Now Rodgers. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Adams. And it's a Packers touchdown. It's Devontae Adams hauling it in from Aaron Rodgers. And the Packers have taken the lead. They're going to run for it with Jones. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, and what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Prescott. And he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Prescott looks to throw on first. Again, it's Cooper as he makes the catch. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And the Packers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Another important 4th quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 44 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Now a play fake. Rodgers. And it's complete to Adams. And he takes this down deep on the Cowboys side of the field. So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Rodgers. And he will find his man on the outside. Touchdown! Josiah DeGuara. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Crosby with the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. On the return, Tony Pollard from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Prescott. He'll get this out wide here to Elliott. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Prescott. Open man Lamb. It's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. To the air again, Prescott. Open man right side, it's Lamb. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. 2nd and 10. Here's Dak. Over the middle, complete. It's Schultz. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he gets the 1st down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. Prescott. Flush to his right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Dak Prescott, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Zerline connects on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So a 7-point game, they'll need a recovery, the touchdown, and an extra point to tie. And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Dillon a 1st down and more. Touchdown, Packers! A.J. Dillon, 42 yards. And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Well, I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because
and this is intercepted, and that should do it. Adrian Amos with a pick, and he brings it back. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. A moment ago, here was the scene with the Cowboys emerging from their tunnel. It was loud. It's still loud. We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match up with Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive.
Check, check, check. Watch the edge.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Prescott now. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9.
He's checking crab.
Prescott to throw it. Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick, and they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing, but to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position, and to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
The first down screen pass, good for 5. From the 28, it's 2nd and 5.
Hey, let's get that ball, man. Let's get that ball right here. Mike.
Now it's Rodgers. Open man, here is Cobb. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Dillon. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A.J. Dillon taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Packers have taken the early lead. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. On the return, Tony Pollard from his end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
That was a beautifully executed screen pass. Let the rushers get upfield. The blocking forms in front. Lofted it to the runner. And now, not only does he have open space in front of him, he's got an escort as well, and they pick up big yardage.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Check 6 guys. Mike 51, Mike 51. All you get is a kill.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. The full start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. To throw is Prescott. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
A 1st down carry by Elliott. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Here's Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Now Prescott. Flushed out right. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Dak Prescott taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. And it's no good. He misses the extra point, and this remains a 7-6 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Taylor now from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
5 yards remain on 2nd down. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it